The US Department of Defense wants to find out if SpaceX can make a miniature, wireless version of the antennas currently used to connect to Starlink's satellite internet. The US Special Operations Command, USACOM, announced its interest in miniaturized Starlink terminals as part of a broad agency announcement, BAA, soliciting proposals for dozens of small research and development projects under the US Small Business Innovation Research, SBIR, program. At this stage, just hours after the round of SBIR proposal requests was published, it's unclear if the US military is already coordinating with SpaceX on the topic of human, portable Starlink antennas or if the request is open to proposals from anyone. In short, the purpose of the research topic is to conduct a feasibility study to assess whether it's possible to develop a small form factor system that enables reliable access to the Starlink commercial internet system. In essence, as increasingly capable radio, data, and internet links have become a virtual necessity for a majority of people in the modern world, the same is true for military operations. Connectivity is more useful and strategically essential than ever before. Along those lines, US SOCOM wants to determine if it's possible to develop an antenna that can connect to SpaceX's vast Starlink satellite constellation while still being small and efficient enough for individual soldiers to carry and operate while on the move. Of note, the SBIR would necessarily be open to virtually any American business or individual capable of meeting its goals, not just SpaceX. In other words, as of today, SpaceX has never mentioned an interest in or willingness to allow third-party suppliers to develop Starlink-compatible antennas, a move that would undoubtedly make waves. As such, it seems safe, but perhaps not entirely safe, to assume that SOCOM is releasing this proposal request under the implicit assumption that only proposals from SpaceX itself will be considered. Simultaneously, a miniature, battery-powered antenna capable of connecting to Starlink and providing a reliable internet connection would obviously be of immense commercial interest to both SpaceX and competing low Earth orbit internet constellation companies like OneWeb and Amazon. It's unclear if accepting government funds and performing development under an SBIR grant, particularly for US military special forces, would interfere with SpaceX's ability to commercialize the same wireless antenna for civilian use. Of note, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk has already stated that a miniature mobile Starlink antenna sounds like a good idea, though there has been no sign of any work on such a device. Regardless, the DoD will accept proposals for the latest batch of SBIR contracts between the 19th of May and the 19th of June. If SOCOM ultimately chooses to award a Phase I contract and the resulting feasibility study concludes that human portable Starlink antennas are within the realm of possibility, SpaceX, or unlikely third-party offerers, could move from theoretical or laboratory research to prototype development through a Phase II proposal. A hypothetical Phase II proposal would follow up Phase II with a focus on building and testing a substantial number of prototypes in the field, possibly resulting in an operational procurement contract.